up, guys? So we're here with Bubs at the shop. It's day 2 and we have the motor assembled and ready to go in. And now we're just going to adjust a few things down here. We've got slave cylinder over there, starter over here, and then a few transmission bolts still that we have to do from the lower part, and then just tighten the motor mounts. Now I want to show you guys how the snap-on light just died. Got it, Bubs? Snap-on light died. Now that our light is working, you're gonna see that these butterflies open, but they open. This is your bottom, and these are the two tops. The manifold is upside down right now, so the bottom one starts opening at low throttle, but your two tops don't. It's not until you give it more throttle that these go opening. And there you can see. This is what a rotary's throttle body looks and works like. What's up, guys? So this is day 3 of putting the 13B back into the RX-7. During the day we have a full-on shop, so it's very hard to find like that little time that we can set aside to do our own projects. So you'll probably see that doing one thing, it might take us like a very long time. I wouldn't say that. Taking out an engine, repairing it, and putting it back in 3 days is long, but for us it is. We're used to working on our cars super fast and getting things done. But with that being said, you know, we have just about every car coming into our shop on a daily basis. Comment below what cars you guys have, because you never know, we can probably do a few videos on more normal maintenance stuff that you guys can do to your car. So comment below what cars you guys have. We're really interested to also sharing content that you guys can be more related to. I know that our cars are super cool, but we really want to offer you guys a variety of content. We don't necessarily want this content to be just about us and our cars. We work on normal cars every single day. So as you can see, I'm inside the Jeep because I could not get a word through in there between the compression machines, air tools, and just all the guys around. It gets loud in that shop, so bear with us while we find a way of making this content a lot more effective. We have assembled all the components of the engine together. We've dropped it in. And now we're just gonna finish all the parts that lay on top of the engine, like the upper intake manifold, alternator, intercooler pipes, as Andy calls it, the pretty and eye-catching parts. That's what we're gonna be doing today. Hopefully we get to finish and we get to start her up. Up next is gonna be Andy taking it to his tuner, get it tuned, and hopefully Andy wants to go back into the track. I have to be honest, I do not see nearly as much RX-7s in the track as we all should. I always see RX-7s at car shows and magazines and the internet, but I do not see them often in the track. So it's really cool that Andy has built a car that it's all around, because the car is not just a show car. The car looks beautiful. Honestly, like, pictures and videos don't do justice. If you see that car in person, man, it looks like a Hot Wheels. It looks fake. It's just such a cool machine. But the neat part about it is that Andy also has it built for the track. A lot of the aero parts that you guys see on the car, you might think that maybe it's exaggerated or done for looks, but it's not. It all has a purpose. We get a lot more downforce, a lot more stability. We fight heat a lot with this engine. If you guys know, for example, BMW is notorious for running high temps. A rotary engine reaches the level of lava, the same heat as lava. That's just ridiculous. Like, that is melting temperatures. But anyways, guys, we have so much work to do today, so let's get started. So here we have the parts that we're going to be installing today. This is our intake with a Greddy filter. You guys should definitely check out Greddy's new line. They are coming out with very stylish parts for your engine base, so check them out. This is our alternator, and then this is a Ria Mamiya air separator tank. Basically, when you have a V-mount radiator, you want to have one of these tanks to help separate the air from your water. Then we have our belts, and this is our upper intake manifold. This manifold sits right on top of the engine, and you can see here on the side, we already have the lower intake manifold installed. We always like to go with OEM gaskets. And lastly, we're going to install our intercooler pipes.
cut to Jurassic Park, little kid. Anyways, so we're about to start up the car. Make sure you prime your system. You know, motor didn't have any oil or anything in it. So to lubricate it, make sure, you know, disconnect coil packs, fuel, give it a couple cranks, let the oil go through the system, check the oil again, add if necessary, the basic stuff, and then let's crank her up. Also, make sure to not continue cranking it for so long, maybe 10 seconds, give the starter a break, 10 seconds at a time, give the starter a break, another 10 seconds, maybe do it about 3 or 4 times. Alright guys, so we made it down to Rotary Works. We are just going to do a slight retune since I did upgrade the primary injectors. We will be leaving it at the same PSI, which is 18 pounds, just ready to go. So let's see some fireballs. Rotary fire.
Still running low LS.